Dear customer, dear partner, my name is Andrea Missio and I work as a platform manager at WeylChem International. If you want to learn more about the activities of platform managers at WeylChem Group, I invite you to watch the video of my colleague Diana Rudolph. As we recently announced, we are going to make an important investment in the halogen exchange technology, HALEX in short. This technology needs to be kept in the group, and it's been with us actually since the inception back in 2005. Even our legacy companies already practice this technology, so we can look back at several decades of experience in this area. We have chosen our company Allessa, with the site here in Frankfurt, Germany, as the place where we want to put the investment in place. Why do we want to invest in this technology at this point in time, which is so troubled? Before we answer this question, I would like to take a step back and to look at two of the most important markets for us, pharmaceuticals and agrochemicals. If we examine the last 10 years and the new drugs that have been introduced to the market, one realizes that 1 in 3 molecules contain at least one fluorine atom. If we run the same analysis for the agrochemicals, it's more than 50% of new active ingredients containing at least one fluorine. It clearly shows that fluorine plays a major role in the development of innovative solutions to protect our health and to protect our crops. Chemists have devised many synthetic methods to introduce fluorine into a molecule in a very precise manner. But there is a caveat. You need to run this process at scale, commercial scale, and also at reasonable cost. Lab procedures alone will not sustain the development of these innovations and generate new molecules. And also, costly methodologies will negatively affect the business plan to introduce the new active ingredients. HALEX, on the other hand, is a perfect match. It's a perfect match in terms of cost effectiveness. It's a perfect match also for scalability. We can then supply our customers with the required volumes, which in the case of pharmaceuticals are few tons to tens of tons, and for agrochemicals they can grow up to hundreds or even thousands of tons. Now, no single technology exists in a vacuum. You have to understand that these days, to be part of the complex supply chains, you have to offer backward integration and downstream chemistries. This is exactly what we do at WeylChem. We offer upstream integration with the raw materials required for the HALEX technology, and we also add downstream chemistries to become part of these complex molecules, more advanced intermediates. I think now it's time to spend a few words on how the HALEX technology works. So in a nutshell, you need a mobile chlorine atom. You throw a fluoride ion at it, and then the fluorine kicks off the chlorine atom, and you got your fluorinated intermediate. Easy to say, but of course, on a practical level, it's a little bit more complicated. I think now it's time to come to a few selected examples. In this case, we have 2 chlorine atoms attached to a substrate. To make the chlorine mobile so that it can kick off from the fluorine, we have attached a residue, this nitro group highlighted with a green circle. And then, according to the reaction parameters which can be modulated, you can certainly replace one or both of the chlorine atoms. As I recall before, downstream chemistry is important. So we can also add additional functionalities, like in this case, the molecule D, we have exchanged the fluorine with an hydroxyl group, or in this other example, we convert the nitro group into an aniline. As another example, a little bit more complicated, we have 3 chlorine atoms, and in one step, we will replace all 3 chlorines with the fluorine atoms. To do the trick, we have introduced a different group. Again, highlighted in the green circle, the cyano group. Downstream chemistry continues to play a role, so we want to modify also the cyano, and in this specific example, we can produce a benzylamine. As a last example, important is not just HALEX and downstream, it's also the upstream technology. And we are producers of chlorobenzaldehydes. In this specific example, we're using para-chlorobenzaldehyde, which is a standard product of us, to produce via HALEX parafluorobenzaldehyde, a key intermediate in the manufacturing process of a number of modern medicines. Then, certainly coming back to the original question, why do we want to invest? I think the answer is simple, because we, as a European-based chemical manufacturer, we want to be part of this innovation stream. We want to make the best use of our technologies, of our know-how, and we want to support our customers in their endeavors to deliver life-saving medicines and also to produce good quality crops. I would like also to stress that this technology is not only a process that can be used for pharmaceuticals and agrochemicals, but can be also used for the production of additional fluorinated molecules. So in conclusion, if you have a need for a fluorinated building block, come talk to us. The HALEX production facility will be soon fully operational, and we're looking forward to provide you with fluorinated intermediate on time and on quality.